The Secret Garden. The next morning, Ruby woke up with the sun shining brightly through her den. She stretched her paws and felt a rush of excitement as she remembered the adventure that awaited her. Today, she decided to explore a part of the forest she had never visited before. She had heard whispers from the wind about a secret garden hidden behind a thicket of thorns, a place where the flowers bloomed in colors that were not found anywhere else in the world. After a quick breakfast of sweet berries, Ruby set off, her heart racing with anticipation. She followed a narrow path that wound through the trees, their branches swaying gently in the breeze, almost as if they were waving goodbye. As she walked, she listened carefully to the sounds around her, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant chirping of birds, and the gentle babbling of a nearby brook. Each sound added to her excitement and made her feel as if she were on a grand quest. After a while, Ruby arrived at the thicket of thorns. It was dense and daunting, but she was determined to find the secret garden. She took a deep breath and began to wiggle her way through the thorny branches, being careful not to get scratched. As she pushed through the thorns, she imagined the beautiful flowers waiting for her on the other side. Suddenly, with one final push, Ruby emerged into a breathtaking sight. Before her lay a garden unlike any she had ever seen. The flowers were vibrant and glowed with an ethereal light, shimmering in shades of blue, purple, and gold. It was as if the colors themselves danced in the sunlight, creating a mesmerizing display. In the center of the garden stood a fountain, with water cascading down in sparkling droplets that caught the light like diamonds. Ruby gasped in amazement, her heart fluttering with joy. She dashed into the garden, twirling and leaping between the flowers. As she explored, she noticed that each flower had its own unique scent, some sweet like honey, while others smelled fresh and tangy like citrus. Ruby couldn't resist the temptation to smell each one, feeling as if she had stumbled upon a treasure trove of nature's beauty. As she frolicked among the flowers, Ruby heard a soft giggle behind her. She turned to find a tiny fairy with delicate wings fluttering in the air. The fairy had hair like spun gold and eyes that sparkled like stars. "Welcome to the secret garden, Ruby," she chimed, her voice like the tinkling of bells. "I am Lila, the guardian of this magical place." Ruby was delighted to meet Lila. "Thank you for welcoming me, Lila. This garden is beautiful. How do you keep it so magical?" Lila smiled and explained, "This garden is a reflection of love and kindness. It flourishes because of the joy it brings to those who visit. Whenever someone enters with a pure heart, the magic of the garden grows even stronger." Inspired by Lila's words, Ruby decided to help keep the garden beautiful. She spent the rest of the day watering the flowers, picking up fallen leaves, and sharing stories with Lila about her adventures in the forest. They laughed and played, creating memories that would last a lifetime. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Ruby knew it was time to return home. "Thank you for the wonderful day, Lila. I will come back to visit the secret garden again," she promised. Lila waved her tiny hand, and as Ruby made her way back through the thicket of thorns, she felt a warm glow in her heart. She realized that she had found not just a beautiful place, but a friend in Lila and a deeper understanding of the importance of kindness and love. That night, as she snuggled into her den, Ruby closed her eyes with a smile, dreaming of the secret garden and the adventures that awaited her there.